Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing? It's Intuitive Tuesday today. Oh, what could I possibly be bringing as far as messages? We can also use it as a Q&A, whatever it is that you feel. And whatever you don't, it's fine. Let me see this other group here. Good morning, Sarah Ann. Good morning, Caroline and Violeta. Good morning, Talia. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning. I never know how to say, I think it's Jeanette because it's the long Jeanette. So I'm going to call you Jeanette. The short Janet is Janet. So I'm going to call you Jeanette. You all know that I butcher names, so I'm very sorry. Ooh. So we're going to start with this group. I'm really starting out on YouTube. Um, I'm a total newbie. So there's a lot of things I still have to learn about YouTube. I think they should have like a university or something we can take lessons in. Um, so this is going to be like a Q&A or just intuitive. You ask the questions and I'm going to answer it. And it's not going to be through me. It's going to be through your your spiritual entourage, not mine. Good morning, Jaded. How are you? Okay, so Sonia has a question. How do you know when you're going through your awakening? Oh my God, that's a great question. How do you know when you're going through your awakening? Well, for some people, it's really, really gentle. For some people that are on the path of resistance, it gets really hard. Instead of, everything that happens to you, it just you feel it so much more as it's meant towards you, but it really isn't. It's just part of your movement uh, towards ascension. So when one of the biggest things was being very self-conscious about what I said, because people will get really offended. And I also had to be very careful with my body and my mental state. I did a lot of praying. I did a lot of meditation. That's the first thing I learned was how to meditate, how to take care of me, because everything was just bombarding me. Everything I touched was like, okay, I'm not even going to touch anything. I'm not going to talk to anybody. They're leaving me anyway. So and that is part of your ascension. So as you are expanding, because there is a moment of expanding, and then there's a moment you contract during your awakening, and a little before, there are clues that gives you, you feel like you're growing, 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 but the people around you are not. And there's nothing wrong with that. What that is the universe telling you, hey, you're going to go through a change. And you do. And you're expanding with a lot of gifts. Your talents come, you become hungry for a lot of, yeah, that's right, Jaded. You become hungry to learn everything, to get certifications. You want certifications on how to read tarot, runes. You have this desire to learn the old ways, and you're constantly reading, you're constantly joining groups, you're constantly learning. But Sonia, if this is happening to you, which it feels like it is, okay. So since it's happening to you, this is where I tell you to stop. Take a deep breath. This is you growing, you ascending. It's now the Sonia show. All right. We need to teach this to our kids. We need to teach them that when they don't fit inside their bodies, because that happens during your awakening, you just don't fit in there. And you have this copious amount of stress and sad thoughts and oh, I don't remember opening that door. Okay. Um, and you have all these thoughts running around at the same time. You need to stop and give yourself some space. I feel like tight chested. No, I'm not having a heart attack. Tight chested. And that's probably from you. So if it is, just relax, start meditating, start relaxing. This is only the beginning. You're going to be just fine. Find yourself a teacher. If it's not me, honey, find any teacher, any spiritual development teacher, and go through the course. When you start going through the course, your spiritual entourage is going to see the seriousness in what you're doing and what you're learning. And then they're going to come and they're going to be more helpful because now you're opening up that dialogue with them, that opportunity, that communication, that space. And I mean, there are lots of books out there. I don't even know where my book is. You can also buy my book. My book is The Gentle Approach to Your Spiritual Awakening. And that is called If I Knew Then What I Know Now. You can find it under Moira's Light at Etsy. And it is my personal account of what happened to me as I was awakening. I was such a reluctant psychic, such a reluctant psychic. Hey, Dory. And and it wasn't until I thought I was going to die that, and I think I did, but I'm not sure. I know there are people that say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely died. I did this, I did that, and I saw this and I saw that." Well, I saw it all, but I don't know if I died. I'm not sure. But and we'll leave it at that because I'm too old to be looking for that. Um but you can read that book, If I Knew Then What I Know Now, because if I knew then what I know now, I would have been doing this a lot longer, and I probably would have been closer uh, to, well, I'd be more accessible to people to help more and more of them. And I definitely gave it to my kids, so they know what my life story is. You're welcome. Yes, you can find it on Etsy. You're welcome. All right. Okay, so does Jaded or Dory B, do any of you have, it has to be a precise question. We're doing Q&A and we're doing intuitive. So preciseness is always, just like everybody says, cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes, yes, yes. You want good things to happen? Things need to be decluttered. I already started putting things in boxes. Jaded has a question. Go for it, mama. And allow me to have conversation with your people, because that's how I get my information. I get my information from your people. That's the only way that I work, because I know I'm getting divine energy, divine messages. This guy Joshua, a good potential partner for me or someone else. Been praying for a future husband. I'm going on myself too. Ooh, good. Joshua has another name. Doesn't Joshua have another name? He's got a middle name. Okay. All right. Okay, just wanted to. No, he does have another name. Okay. And okay, So this is what I'm getting from your entourage. Okay, he goes by his middle name. All right, that's what I figured. Okay, so this I'm getting from this is what I'm getting from your group of people, your spiritual um, assembly, okay? Because we have to take into consideration that we get the message from your people, not from anybody else. Because the only people that are really around you is your spiritual entourage. Why am I going to ask somebody that or something that, and I am not a fortune teller? So, yeah. And you know what? This is a little complicated, they're telling me. It's a little complicated. Um, it's a little complicated. Did he not just get out of a relationship, or did he either got out of a relationship recently, or he still has some ties? He's got some ties with some people. Okay, you have no clue. All right. So your so this is something so this is what your entourage does, okay? And this is very important for everybody to understand. If they can get to you to tell you, right, to be very careful, I'm telling you that they're telling me for you to be careful. All right, not everybody you meet is a husband material. And I can't tell you that he's husband material or not, because that would be a third party reading. I would need his okay in order for me to tell you about him. But what they're telling me, what your people are telling me, is you are really, really looking so hard for a husband that you are forgetting about everything else that needs to happen on your side so that you can attract the one that you really, really were born to be with. Okay? So, okay. All right. So, your partner is on his way. This is the thing. You need to make yourself available. And I'm going to tell you this now, moving away from the spiritual, so I can talk to you like a mom. All right. And yeah, I probably can be your mom. I think I can be everybody's mom right now at my age. But I'm going to talk to you as the mom, because what I give also is common sense. There's a lot of there's a lot of potential husband material out there. It depends on where you're looking. You are not looking at the right in the right place. I see you walking, moving, meeting people, going to social gatherings and networking. All right? It's called networking, and you need to do that. Because where you're looking right now, that's slim pickings. And to be honest, I don't see a face. You're saying a name. I know there's a middle name, but that middle name may not even be coinciding with what's behind the picture of what you're seeing. So I don't know where you've met this guy, because you haven't really met him. That's what I'm getting. You haven't really met him. So as a mom, I'm saying perhaps then maybe what you should be doing is going out more, um, and seeing what there is around you. It's not all if they look pretty or whatever. There's so many people. I get on the dating app. I guess I have to get out more. There you go. So you're getting out on a dating app. You're going out on a dating app. There's a lot of stuff in there that is not real. And if someone comes to you and says, "Oh, I would love to marry you and meet you," red flag, red flag, red flag. So what you need to do is you really need to go out. You need to meet new people, people that are real. People in flesh that have, yeah, see, you're very cautious. You gotta be cautious. Have you, I've, and I don't look at the news or anything, but I've been looking at the news. It is terrifying, absolutely terrifying. And I am going to tell you, go and meet the person that is, that's right, Sonia. Sonia had, Sonia had an experience with someone like that on my, that's on my other feed. So, um, you want someone that you can touch that is real. Um, there you go. So you're going to a friend's birthday party this month. So guess what, Jaded? You, what I'm getting from your people is you're gorgeous and you are so good. You're so nice. You're so amicable. You go into that party with your head really high and you set your intention. Tonight, I'm going to find somebody. And if the universe sees that this is someone that's going to be good for me, let that person come to me. Yeah, they may have been real, honey, but you know what? They all told 16, 20 other girls at the same time that answered to their ping, to their profile. They told them the same thing. You know what they did? They would copy and paste to see which one was going to fall. No. Get the real person right in front of you. You know why? Because you're going to feel the energy of that person right in front of you. You're going to tell, oh, this person's full of it. Or, you know what? This guy's pretty nice, right? When your chakras are right in front of another person's chakras and your aura begins to mingle with that other person's aura, you start getting information yourself, and then your people are going to go, run, or they're going to say, go out on a date. This guy sounds good. You are intuitive. You are intuitive. And because you're an empath, there are people out there that are going to take advantage of you, mostly men. They're going to take advantage of you. And, you know, all of a sudden you're lonely again. No. What you do is you listen to the people right behind you. That's why they got your back. That's why they're here. They got your back. And when you do that, they're going to guide you. You're going to look straight at their face, at their eyes, because they're right in front of you. And you'll be able to distinguish whether this person, or if you hear your angels crying out, get out, run, you do that, right? So this is the point in your life that today I'm telling you, go for it. But go for it with a level head. What are you looking for when you're going to go into this party? A soul. You're not going to look for the nice butt. You're not going to look for the nice chest. You're not going to look for the green eyes. You're going to look at the soul. What soul, right, is the one that is actually coming to you? Which soul actually says, hi, my name is Michael, or my name is John, whatever it is. And you start from there. Don't expect anything right away. Let it evolve. But you're the only one that's going to know with those energies that you're going to commingle with. That's how you're going to know. Good. Awesome, Jaded. Yes, Doris, you can do the same thing. Yes, Mama. You go ahead and do that. Any questions, Doris? Okay, so there you go. Mama, you are good. You are so good. Just go out there and have fun. The idea is to have fun. Have fun. You know, enjoy the courting process. Enjoy it. Because I mean, TV sucks, cable sucks, the news sucks. So make your own show filled with happiness and beauty and laughter and good times. Forget about TV. That sucks. I know it sucks. For me, it sucks. All right, Miss Doris, do you have a question? I felt he wasn't it. I can tell my guys wanted me to go out more. Yes, I appreciate that. Yes, you are very, very welcome, Miss Jaded. You give me permission. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to contact me as I disconnect from Jaded's. Okay, and I got it. All right, so what is your question? Now, I'm getting from them to be precise. It may be a little hard for you. They're telling me, but be precise on what it is that you're going to ask for, my little empath. And you're a little empath. I can feel your energy just like Jay did. Oh, this is I am on a spiritual growth journey. Yay! Yeah, there you go. That's why I felt you were an empath. But I didn't feel it. It was, they told me. Okay, then I started feeling it. What's going on with this hand, with this arm, right about here? Do you have anything? Someone's got something here. I think it's so I'm just waiting for your question, Dory. Make it precise because that is what they're asking. They keep the what I'm getting from your people. Oh, okay. Then that's what it is. Okay, good. So if you don't mind, let me also channel some energy to you. Okay. All right. So your particular question, and it's wonderful. Okay, so listen to what Dory is saying. She said she had an accident on her shoulder and arm. She had an accident, so her shoulder and her arm are in pain. All right. Okay, so Dory, are these the hand? Is this the hand or the arm that you write with? Which arm is it, left or right? And go slow, honey, because if you're in pain, you can't write that quick. Nobody told me that my hair looked like a nest. Okay? That's not nice. You guys need to tell me if my hair looks bad sometimes. Look at this. Oh my God. Thank you, Jaden. You just love me. I'm looking. Can't hear you. Oh, okay. Look at your okay, so my question is ask your question precisely. What is your question? Hey, Jeanette. Yeah. Yes, you can visit me at www.mhcarestherapy.com. I'll write it here, and then I'll write it here. Yes, I do private consultations in the office. Are you in Boynton Beach or in West Palm Beach? I got people going up from Miami. Yeah. Yeah, they come up. I have open consultations Monday through Fridays. I used to do weekends, but I use the weekends for rituals and ceremonies. Absolutely, I'd love to have you. Hey, Sonia, go into the website and you'll get the address and everything that we do. I work with psychotherapists. It is my practice with somebody else. Yay! Can you hear me now, Dory? So you can definitely, yeah, yeah. Yes, Janet. Jeanette. It's Jeanette. Yeah, you can make an appointment. Okay. All right, Miss Dory. How is it going? Can you hear me now? Because I just have a few more minutes. I have to go to work with my nest here. What can you do to find a spiritual community? Okay, usually word of mouth. If you want a spiritual community and it's virtual, I invite you to the one that I have. It's very gentle, very quiet, but whenever you ask questions and you do, and you have, and you want to learn, um, it is the Moira's Light School of Spiritual and, um, did it go through? Spiritual and Healing Arts. That's my school. I am accredited. So you can always take a class or two there. And then you're going to see other people that advertise and that talk. All of my students are there, and a lot of them are no longer students. These are real people, real spiritualists. And what do we do in our group? In our group, we lift you up, we help you, and then you can take classes. Classes, classes is what helps. If you live in the West Palm, Miami, Broward, or like Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties, you can always come to MH Cares. I am the shaman there, but I'm also the doctor of spiritual development. I'm an ordained minister, non-denominational, but you can take classes there, and if it's good to take classes. That is, when you take classes, it opens up, right? It opened it opens up your space, and then all your spiritual helpers and ancestors, the first thing they do is, oh, she's really serious about this. And then they start helping you and making things happen. When you start a spiritual journey, things open up for you. It's like, I never thought that could happen. And you're like, oh my God, this, I've wanted this forever and it's happening. And then you start your intentions. I want to find this. I want to learn this and that. All of a sudden, you get somewhere in your Facebook that says, oh, there are classes available for this and this and that. And you're like, how did I get there? How did this happen? Are they listening? Well, maybe they are, but you get it. The phone connected to the car. Ah, that happens to me all the time. So this is how you find a spiritual community. Over, if you're anywhere near where I'm at, you're more than welcome to come and take classes at the office. That's where I teach. I also teach via Zoom. But if it's not me, I'm not tooting my own horn. Well, a little bit, but you've got people in there that teach as well. So, oh, you're in New Jersey, so then it would have to be, through Zoom. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's still energy. Okay? So energy is energy is energy is energy. And when you learn to work with the in the quantum level, and you're able to send energy and channel energy anywhere that it needs to go, it will go. So if you could be in the North Pole, the energy is still going to get to you because it traverses space and time. So it'll be real time. Okay? Oh, you're in New Jersey and you can travel. Yeah, girl, fine. Then we make we make an exception, and we uh, we have become, if there's a general ritual or ceremony. One good thing is start with Reiki. Start with Reiki. Start with Reiki 1. That opens you up immensely, and you learn to heal yourself, and you help others that you can heal as well. But start with Reiki. I always tell people that is the simplest, the easiest, the most loving and gentle energy healing that you could ever learn. And oh my God, does it open you up? It's incredible. All right. And you are on a spiritual journey, Dory. Yes. Oh, thank you. Hey, Avanti. Hi, Mama. What's your question, Jaded? What is your request? We can do it right now. Is everybody up for a good prayer? It's a prayer to release. Everybody, everybody able to hang in for a couple of minutes while we do this? Yes. Now, this prayer is going to help everyone with everything in all your aspects, because it has to do with release. Okay? Um, Jaded, physical pain, you have to you have to research where that pain is and what is the spiritual meaning of that pain. All right? Because then you have to put together and think and research, well, if I'm getting a pain here, what does it mean? For Dory, pain in the shoulders and it down her arm means she's been carrying too many people's dead weight. And it's time. Her body, her spiritual body, has bled into her regular body, her physical body. And now her physical body is saying, hey, it's time for Dory. It's not time, okay, for you. It's okay. You had surgery wrongfully done to you. That's okay. There was a reason for it, okay? There's always a reason. It means you have to stop and take a breath and heal your body. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start. Chakra, chakra. And guys, on Wednesdays, tomorrow, we have energy healing that happens here. Chakra. And we're going to start. I want you to take your right hand, put it up, let the energy of the light come in. Your left hand needs to go down, okay? Because there's good energy going to pass through, and it's going to go through, push out anything that is no longer good. And we're going to start. Dearest and most wonderful universal life force energy, all the ascended masters, archangels and angels, spirit guides, our ancestors that gather with us today. We invite you into this space so that you can help everyone in this group, Jaded, Dory, Avanti, anyone that needs their help. We ask that you heal them in every aspect of their being. Allow this healing to go through their bodies and to make space by letting go of things that no longer work for them. We ask that you, bright and loving as you are, shine a light right in front of them, showing them what path to take, even though they already know and they're on their way. We ask that anything that has turned into bodily pain because of the need to understand the physical body they're in, but also to understand the emotional body that needs help and repair, is giving them clues. And we ask the universe, the entire universe, and all the universes to gather and to help and to send that healing energy directly to them, to their coordinates, where I cannot see where they're from. That does not matter because their soul is shining bright for us to find it. We ask that everything in their path that may not necessarily give them happiness, joy, and grace be transferred and changed into only positive energies that enters their body, cleanses, and clears. We know that this is something very small that we're asking for compared to the energies that the universe can give. But it is all that we need right now. And we ask that just like you are directing energy to us, that you also direct it to everyone that needs it. All around us, our families, our friends, our circumstances, our situations, our work, and yes, even our play. We ask that this energy permeates all our bodies, in all dimensions, all lifetimes, and all timelines, and that it corrects and heals every aspect, so that when we wake up next morning, we can see the bright sunshine in a different hue, begging us and beckoning us to try new things without fear. We thank you for your time and your energy and for everything that you do for us on a daily basis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, how was that? I hope I touched everything that needed to be. Awesome. So allow those energies that are around you. You guys, I've always told you from here to the screen, right? There's energy flowing, atoms, right? And these atoms have energy. Make them positive, make them come to you. And the more energy, the more we get. Yes, good. I am so glad, honey. Yes, and it will. Remember, tomorrow is going to be every Wednesday at 8:30 to 9. We have either it's energy healing, and it depends on what I get, whether it is healing from the Pleiades or healings from uh, the Arcturians that come a lot. They do come a lot. And then there is also our Reiki lounge, which can also be tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Dory. All right. So Wednesdays is all about um, healing. On Thursdays, we have guided meditation. Okay. All right. So click the little, I don't remember what it's called. It's the subscribe button and the little bell. And then every time I'm going to go live, it's going to tell you, hey, Mary's going to go live. It's going to tell you what it is that I'm going live about. Okay. And that way you can receive. And don't forget, Fridays, there are some Fridays that I do come in and we do live readings, and we do the live readings with tarot cards, and I bring all the stuff that I use. Okay, so share this, let your friends know, let them log in, and let them watch. um, I don't know, YouTube keeps sending me emails that says, oh, you need to bring up your viewership, your subscription. I I have I have exactly what the universe wants me to have. So I'm happy. Okay, so thank you very much. I am late for work. I will see you guys tomorrow for a nice healing. I am going to see, I have a feeling I'm getting guided to do some Reiki, to add some Reiki tomorrow. I am a 20th level Reiki Grandmaster, not the top one, but I am at the 20th level, and there's a lot of work that can be done tomorrow. All right. So thank you very much. And you can email me, you can join my group, whatever it is that inside of you tells you to do it. But mostly, love yourself. When you love you, you're sending that energy to the collective. And that collective gets more and more expanded with your beautiful energy. You are divine, and don't you dare let anybody tell you otherwise. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, sweethearts.